savior. Hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to.
Said before, there'll be only one winner. Confidence isn't going to win it for you.
Anything can happen here.
Hold it.
Oh, all right. Oh, listen to the boos.
Hey, I said hold it down.
They don't like him, Gus. You know, I think, though, Jesse, realistically, fans all around the world, regardless if you are from Australia or Great Britain or USA, certainly the tactic will have to really get your blood going.
And why is that?
Because he is arrogant, because he thinks so little of everyone, Jesse.
Simply because the man wrestles.
Well, you can still
treat the commoners with respect.
Yes. Good to have you with us wherever you are. He's looking our way. I don't think he likes the way you're dressed. I don't think he likes anything about anybody.
He may be needing a physical from me before the matchup. I can take his heartbeat from you, Tony.
Get your hands off my chest. When he makes his way over here, you stand in front of him.
Hopefully he won't get over here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What a crowd here, though. I can't believe it. Filled the capacity. I told you before, not even Mickey and Goofy could get in, and I made sure they couldn't. They didn't have tickets. Did you have a ticket, Shimani?
No, I don't. What are you insinuating?
Well, then what are you doing here?
I wanted to sit beside of you. It was okay. Listen to the fans. They are standing and cheering.
What a I got a feeling this match could go a long, long time.
Oh, they're in such great condition, Jess, that it's going to have to take a long time.
And even besides the condition, Tony, it's the egos involved. I mean, how will each man be able to look himself in the mirror tomorrow? That's a tough pill to swallow.
For those with big egos.
Well, you got to have a big ego to be a top wrestler. Look at this capacity crowd. Wow. Tremendous arena here. Great to be a part of it.
It really is, Jess. It is a tremendous crowd, and they have been fired up for this match, and they have seen a dandy so far.
I'll tell you the guy who's going to have the problem there is going to be the referee, because he's going to have a real hard time maintaining some type of control with these individuals in the ring.
So, confidence runs high. Late exactly what we have. Two tough guys. Right.
And the vicious, oh, look at this.
It just, you knew it would be like this.
Absolutely. Now with these two guys, I can't imagine either one of them saying, I've had enough.
Well, neither can I. So it's going to take a lot of punishment to come out with a win in this match. And right now, you got to give him some credit. He is prepared. And to be able to take an early advantage on this man is really saying something.
Well, we're seeing some great wrestling right here. Some classic.
We've seen some great moves to right yet so far.
I can't see it staying that way for too long.
And that may be a mistake.
What would you know, Sean? I mean, how often did you wrestle? Break.
Absolutely none. What a battle. Oh, they are really going out.
And look at these guys, blow to blow against each other. Wow. You know, I'll tell you, Tony, it's shots like that that make me glad I'm retired.
Not wasting any moves at all. Everything right on target. Anything can happen here.
I'll tell you, this is some hectic pace going on in here. This match could well end up whichever has the most endurance to keep up this kind of pace in the ring.
Just now, how do you really go up against a guy like that?
Well, he needs to out-wrestle this guy. Get him down on the mat and teach him a little wrestling. And I really don't know if he has what it takes. It's going to take a little bit of luck to get the job done.
Well, there's always the first time, as they say, so maybe we'll see it right here.
Well, you know, like they say, Tony, in the NFL, any team can beat any other team on a given Sunday.
Right.
The same holds true in the wrestling ring. If we see some moves and counter moves in that last exchange, Tony.
Boy, this is a high-impact matchup we have. A physical encounter from the opening bell. Both men, you got to give them credit, Jesse. Both men are giving it their all here. Let's not discount the abilities. He's as tough as they come, Jeff.
Absolutely, especially in a match of this caliber where it's more fighting than wrestling. You look at him, vicious looking. Remarkable, isn't it?
Not only that, he's a very capable wrestler. He knows the holds. There's a lot of scientific holds as well. He chooses a different foot. Showing us he is much more than that. He has become a complete wrestler.
Better be a good wrestler.
And I would agree, win or lose in this match is going to take something away from it. He may learn something.
And no matter what happens in this wrestling, always respect the basics, Tony. Whoever can execute the basics the best, 9 times out of 10 wins it. And 9 times out of 10, a great wrestler will be a muscle man.
Exactly. You're right.
Giving a good account of himself.
There's no question about that. Win or lose this match is making a great showing.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Tony. Win, lose, or draw, whoever wins this thing, I'm going to interview the winner. This match is over. I will get an interview with the winner.
Do we have time? Let me ask the people that we have time to let Jesse do anything he wants to do on this television. I guess we do.
Takes a quick look out to the crowd. Now why don't they applaud? Some great wrestling moves right there.
You ever thought maybe the wrestling fan today has been conditioned not to applaud moves like that?
Maybe.
And it is great wrestling, Jesse. You're right. They should applaud it because it's a great move. This has been a classic wrestling match so far, Jesse.
Got yet to see him break a rule yet.
Well, just hang on here. Things will start going his way.
All right.
Looking out to the crowd, and who do you think this helps?
Well, who really knows? You know, both are going to feel each other out a little bit. And like I said, it's going to depend on whether it's wrestling or whether it's brawling.
The fans now clapping.
And you know what? He's one of these kind of wrestlers that gets inspired by the fans. He's a guy that definitely reacts to fanfare. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not so good.
Now measuring.
He shouldn't be making that kind of mistake listening to what the crowd's saying.
Could have been a mistake.
That is a mistake. And that could prove to be his undoing this evening, Tony.
Both men picking it up.
And referee Joey Morello better go for some type of control.
The fans are loving this one here. Taunting now, and that's really easy to do when you got the advantage.
Exactly, Tony. I don't always agree with many other announcers, Shamani, but I'll give you credit on that one. A rarity.
How about that?
And the tide of this match has changed drastically now.
Well, look at disbelief on his face. Right back to the attack. Once again, he is really taking a beating. He's really flustered. Look at him.
Doesn't look happy, does he?
Lured him into a false sense of security, kind of.
I told you this guy can fight.
He's showing it right here.
See, now they've got it to wrestling here, Tony. They're using holds. They're using classic wrestling holds.
Yeah, that looked like a wrestling hold or two on the outside right there.
No. I'm not saying that, Tony Schiavone. I'm saying that sometimes you have to take chances to win.
Some great clotheslines, some great timing.
Unfortunately, there's nobody going for a pinfall here. This is the time to get nasty.
Yeah.
To get away with anything right here.
Yeah, the cheat.
Absolutely. Yeah. It ain't how you play the game, it's whether you win or lose. That's something for all the kids to remember.
I'll write that one down. See, there's nothing that says wrestling about that.
Wait a minute, that was a legal move, Tony Schiavone. Just as that was, they have 5 seconds, then it's illegal. That was classic good wrestling. And look at this.
I don't think there's anyone here that really appreciated that.
I appreciated it, so there's one who did. Totally legal. Everything legal right there.
It's a matter maybe here. Look here.
The referee sees nothing. I love it, Tony. I love it. That's called using your head.
Well,
I can't believe Morella didn't see that.
you like that?
I love it. He's playing with his head.
You think he's funny with him or is he really afraid of him?
Oh, come on, Schiavone. Look at him. He's an accomplished athlete. The guy's put together. He's not afraid of anybody.
Well, I tell you what, Jim.
He's playing a mind game.
All right. So once again, we got a good strategy for using a good move that if you didn't time it right, we still give you
It
the
ain't
advantage.
strategy, Schiavone. It's animal instinct. Ain't no different than when you corner a tiger or a gorilla or whatever. They have instinct and they fight. They don't fight on strategy.
Can't you compromise and say it maybe it's not good?
I don't compromise with nothing. Great.
Oh, Jesse.
Hey, it ain't how you fight the match. It's who wins at the end. The guy don't know how to wrestle. He's strictly a brawler.
Now he's going to try it again, Jesse.
Very Neanderthal. And changing the tide of that match. And that's the difference right there, Schiavone. You got an instinct wrestler going against a pitching wrestler.
Well, that instinct certainly has led to many victories.
The tide of this match has changed tremendously. I don't care how strong he is. You can't take that kind of punishment.
But that's still remains to be seen. How much punishment he can take. Now there's your instincts just coming through right there.
The animal has resilience, doesn't he?
He really does. I shouldn't have said that. He'll think I was calling him an animal also, which is not the case at all. You like that attire, Jess?
Well, to me, it looks like some of it's missing.
Maybe it's the fashion of the 90s.
Oh, don't say that.
Maybe we'll see you wearing something like that one day.
I don't think so. I think I'll stick with my Mickey Mouse ears.
I thought you said it.
I'm calling play-by-play here, Tony. You look like you need to get your mustache put back on. You're the only guy I know, Tony, that can grow one in a matter of seconds.
Do you like my costume? Do you like my costume?
Yeah. How'd you like my costume, Tony?
That's only a costume Jesse Ventura could wear, I guess.
And even more importantly than that, Tony's growing his beard mustache back. Right during this matchup.
Oh, the beard mustache are easy. The balls spot on top of my head, it was difficult.
That haircut makes Gene Okerlund's hair look good.
Now, Jesse. You wait too long. And he'll unload on you. You know, Jesse, that man has superhuman strength.
The name of this sport is wrestling. This guy's a lunatic. I don't like him. He goes by his own rules. He don't listen to nothing. Screaming at this crowd.
Look at that face, Jesse. This man is ready. Look at that face.
One half dude.
Look at it. Not backing down. Look at this.
It don't matter.
Oh, my, get that hurt. And now, with some offense here. Yeah.
Now you're looking at a face full of pain in that ring. And listen to this capacity crowd coming to their feet almost.
Listen to the fans telling everyone it's time. And Jesse, you know what that means if he puts him out.
Yeah, but he's got to do it first, Tony.
And this capacity crowd is loving every minute of it. Listen. The fans chanting USA.
This is possibly the ruggedest match I've ever seen in my career. That was remarkable. You got to admit that, Tony.
You're not going to see a better move than that anywhere from anyone.
Unbelievable.
It's a one-man assault force right here. That'll scramble those brains around.
It'll definitely leave the ears ringing.
How much punishment can he take up top?
That used to be my old hold right there. Nobody knows that hold better than me.
You like that, don't you? I see a big smile on your face.
I think I was the first one that ever did that.
The first one?
First one, I think.
One, two.
Look at these two guys going toe-to-toe.
Just duking it out, these two.
This is turning into boxing.
It really is. He keeps going straight ahead.
Oh, look at that. Cheap shot right to the eyes. Can't beat him wrestling.
Now, you're right this time.
And you know, no matter how big you are, a good poke to the eye will slow you down.
Three.
You can question the use of it, but there's no doubt it'll slow you down.
Oh, this is horrible.
Remember, it's not whether you win or lose.
Don't you get stuck with me, Shivani. This is horrible. This is utterly terrible. Now there's no referee to stop this.
Yeah.
There's a major problem here. Now, do you consider that fair, Tony?
Well, that just about sums it up.
You think so, Shivani?
Well,
you're pleased with what went on there?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes, Shivani?
Jesse, we knew it would be a brawl. We knew the tempers would flare in this match, so you got to expect something like this to happen.
Oh, come on, Shivani, you're grabbing for straws.
Now, Jesse, you can't tell me.
Hey, Shivani, you just called the match. Don't you try to make predictions and tell referees what to do.
Well, no, now.
You know, you're even dumber than Monsoon. I thought Gorilla was the stupidest guy alive.
One, two.
And you notice those are all closed fists. This is ridiculous that Joey Marella is allowing this to take place. Find a way to condone that, Tony.
Well,
anytime it happens to your favorites, you sit and yell about it.
I think special circumstances dictate.
And you call me a politician?
Yeah, you are one.
Oh, yeah, right. Special circumstances dictate it. I'll tell you what, though, he's turning into a wily veteran, being able to get away with that. That's behind the referee's back.
Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
I just want you to remember that quote, Shivani. Real close in, close fist right there. Should be disqualification, Tony.
You know the rules.
I know the rules. He's doing a number on him. It's obvious. Anybody can see that, Shivani.
Yes, I really think
Not even you are that blind, are you? Right.
Just proving nothing.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Shivani. Why is it you won't say when your favorites
for me, Jeff. Why do I need to be redundant here?
You're notorious for repeating. You're supposed to be unbiased. I get enough of that from McMahon.
What? Middle of the road here, non-partisan.
Oh, I've heard it all now. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear, Tony, but it's getting what he deserves right here.
You're right, Jesse.
And now the shoe's on the other foot.
You're right again.
I'm getting right too often here.
They should get him over the ropes.
You can use the rope, Shabani. You never wrestle, you know that.
Another big smile on your face, Jess.
That took the starch out a little bit.
It really did. One thing you can say, and I know you'll agree, he's the man that when he has the advantage, he can really take it right there. And that's exactly what he's doing. Not letting up at all.
Saved himself from going down to defeat.
McMahon denied that was just a tremendous move. He had him covered. That was close.
Close but no cigar and back in trouble.
Why in the world, a question here now, why after that sensational move would he not try to pin him in?
Wrestlers are so used to going for pins. You're so used to in that ring, trying for a 1-2-3 count to win a match.
But it didn't happen, and we're back to action here.
Made me look bad as a color man, didn't he? You can hear the crowd getting on Bobby the Brain with their weasel chants.
Many of the fans jumping on the Brain.
What?
Look at me.
You had something to do with that, Shabani. Hey, you got Bobby heated throwing out.
You know, Jesse, I'm flattered that you think I have that much stroke in the World Wrestling Federation. And it seems that Bobby upset right now.
Things not going too good for Bobby Heenan.
Yeah,
Why?
but you got Heenan and you got the Slickster.
They're not wrestlers, they're managers.
Exactly. Tell them that sometime. The Slickster and Jimmy Hart.
Tony, you gotta take your hat off to Jimmy Hart. A little guy like him sacrificing his body. Jimmy Hart does not interfere in the match. All he does is sit outside the ring with the megaphone and coaches his wrestlers, which is exactly what a manager has the right to do.
I bet you he was a Boy Scout.
Think so? Think he made Eagle Scout?
Little pipsqueak.
Hey, wait a minute, Shabani. With all the weight you've lost lately, how can you call anyone a pipsqueak?
One,
I'm not a pipsqueak.
You ain't exactly Godzilla anymore.
three,
Weigh about 134 pounds, soaking wet. Come out in the south, he's pretty slippery and he's pretty quick.
The Colonel stays behind the ring post when he runs his mouth.
Hey, Jimmy Hart's no dummy.
No, he's not a dummy.
Isn't that Jimmy sneaky? Don't you just love him, Tony?
I don't know if I love him or not, but you're right, he is sneaky.
I mean, he gets in and out of there, does his damage so well, referee doesn't see a thing.
He's quick, there's no doubt. Yeah.
Always remember something, Tony. It's whether you win or lose. It ain't how you play the game.
I'll try to pass that along to my children one day. For goodness sake. Genius had some derogatory words about Brutus the Barber you heard in his poem.
Hey, say what you want about the genius. The man is smart, and the man is a tremendous athlete. He does many great athletic moves. I remember not too long ago on a Saturday night main event, the genius upset Hulk Hogan.
Wait a second.
count two.
Shabani, who won the match?
Yeah, but Mr. Perfect was on the outside with the belt.
Oh, yeah, but who won the match? The genius.
The genius won.
All right.
Miss Elizabeth.
She's a little gold digger.
Now, Jesse.
Randy Savage made her what she is today. She was nothing. She was a hash slinger down the street in Jersey.
She is a lady that stands behind her man.
Yeah.
And all the fans around the world know that.
They call them red weather sailors. That's what she is. learn in amateur wrestling that you've got to have a powerful neck to survive in the world of
It is one of the most simple maneuvers.
and yet it's very simple. It's a very simple hold.
It's a scary move because it's the type of move that can end a career for you.
Now that's what's dangerous because you can hurt yourself as bad as you can your opponent if you don't do it right.
Oh, my!
Well, I guess turnabout's fair play, isn't it?
He certainly did.
You know, when you're running that 5-mile race, Tony, and you feel terrible after 3 miles, and all of a sudden the wind comes back.
This may spell trouble.
And they're both hurt. They're both hurt.
Can't be feeling too good right now.
Oh, are they in pain, Tony?
What a tremendous matchup we have seen. These two men hitting each other with everything.
Trying to fight his way back, using everything he's got, but I'll tell you what, Tony, he's risking his career right here. If he's out bullheaded, he may never wrestle again. He better think about feeding his family and continuing to make a living.
One, two, count two.
And they're sucking air now, Tony.
Oh, you're right, Jeff. Although you can see he's in pain.
Hey, somebody give him credit. He did not tremble. He did not break.
Three.
Well, and he's still in it. There is no question about that. Thanks to being close enough to the ropes at one time.
So what?
What a tremendous battle this has been.
5,
And the referee, Joey Morella, now back to his feet.
6,
And here we go again.
But he don't know where he's at right now.
7.
He's been in the ring far too long. He's absorbed a lot of punishment.
These two men have really been in a battle.
I don't know how much these two guys are going to be able to take.
3.
They have really gone at it. Right now, basically a battle of wits. Trying to keep this man down.
He's got him hurt here.
Well, certainly something now.
Great resilience on his part.
He's hung in there and doing quite well at it also. The fans stomping and clapping. Listen to them.
I'll tell you, this is a great capacity crowd. Couldn't put another person in here if you tried, Tony.
Not with a shoehorn. Take a look. Wow.
Tony, if I can add in, I wrestled Terry Funk to a 1-hour draw in Seattle, Washington, 1976.
Wow. Terry Funk had many battles. He and his brother with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Well, I heard Dusty Rhodes in here, Mr. America.
Pinfall.
Most names, not best names.
There you hear it from Jesse the Body Ventura. But you know, we, as Mean Gene Okerlund said, we are having live behind-the-scenes interviews on the Wrestling Hotline. And we will be on the hotline throughout the entire evening. Make sure you give us a call. Kids, get your parents' permission before you call. And fans, don't forget, we will be on the hotline for commentary from now. Witnessing what the world is watching.